Alright, Shalom. Start first by giving all praise and glories unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Harakak Wadash. Double honor to the elder apostles at Great Millstone who rule well, and greetings, salutations, and blessings to the elect. Shalom. Quick video here. Let me try to run through these scripts really quickly, but basically, I ran into this article, and it was saying Israel, photos and facts worth taking a look at. Basically, things that you didn't know that was going on in the land of Israel or with the Israeli people, okay? Which biblically, the Israelis are a sect of Edomites. They're the tribe of Amalek, out of the nation of Esau or Edom, okay? They're not the Lord's chosen people, though they are in the land of Israel. All right. And I'll read into it a little bit, but basically, they became a state in 1948, to where they had permission, which gave themselves permission to be in the land of Israel. One of the other things they said, about Einstein was Jewish and he was going to be the first Israeli prime minister and all of that, but he turned it down. Well, as I dug deeper into it, this is article was published by dailyforest.com. Aaron S. Published it on March 26, 2018, that Israel is the gay capital. Okay, and we know that because this man is a goddamn devil. He's a damn demon. He's Satan, according to the spirit. Of what this man does on the planet. Okay, the so-called Jew, the so-called white man, he does all these things over there in the land of Israel and all over the world, which fits him as being the biblical version or the physical incarnation of the devil. The Bible speaks of Satan. He runs the entertainment world, the music world. That's why so much demonic vibration going out in the world as far as TV and entertainment. Music industry, movie industry, so on and so forth, news media, okay? And that's what this man is known for. That's his track record. Let alone all the wars that he set up. He's had a gay agenda ever since the Greeks, the Romans, and all the way into the new kingdoms of the earth with the Americas, okay? Whether it's Western Europe or even the Western world of America, okay? He the one perpetuates and pushes all of this, all right? But the point I want to make in this video is that it's the gay capital, and this is not supposed to be happening over there in Israel, okay? Let me get this right quick. Zechariah chapter 9, verse 6, it says, "And a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod," which Ashdod is a city in Israel, okay? It says, "And I will cut off the pride of the Philistines." Okay, that bastard particularly is the so-called white man that fits in this time here, the prophecy, okay? He will be dwelling in our land. All right? Now I'm going to go to, let's go to the book of, matter of fact, before I go there, I'm going to go to the book of Revelation. And it says, Revelation chapter 2, verse, matter of fact, 3 verse 9, it says, "I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not." The so-called Negroes, who are the actual real Jews from the tribe of Judah, they're not saying they're the Jews of the whole nation. They haven't been perpetuating that vibration on the earth in thousands of years, okay? Now they're perpetuating it again, okay? Or maybe even hundreds of years, but they're perpetuating that again upon the earth starting now. But who's been doing it? The so-called white men, the Edomites, the Amalekites, okay? Those that came out of Georgia, Russia, that have that were in the Caucasus Mountains and all of that, okay? Those are them that converted to Judaism, okay? Those that perpetuate wars and set up monies for different wars and things that happen in the earth so that they can benefit and run the world, okay? This is part of the blessing that Isaac gave them, gave Esau literally, when he should have dominion in the earth. All right. Anyway, it says, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee, that I have loved the real Israelites. 2:9, it says, I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. We know what your works are. You're the real men of the Lord, that you really do the true service of the Heavenly Father, as his prophets, as his seers, as men of the Lord, right? And tribulation and poverty, all the tribulation and poverty, those rat Jews over there, they're not those red Jews over there. They're not the real Jews at all, okay? They're not in poverty, okay? They run the Illuminati and all these secret groups out there. But we are rich. Why? Because we really are the children of Israel, and we have the spirit of the Heavenly Father, okay, through Yahweh Shai. Okay, we have this wisdom, okay? So, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Okay? Another one, an important one, is in the book of Psalms. Let's see. Psalm. Yes, Psalm 50:16. It says, but unto the wicked, the Most High God, Yahweh, saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or what hast thou to take, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction and cast my words behind thee? What was the Most High's words, and what was his instruction? I'm gonna go to the book of Leviticus. Okay, Leviticus 18. Matter of fact, Leviticus 20. I meant Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lay with mankind, as he lieth with a woman, men with men, okay, homosexual sex, both of them have committed an abomination, and they shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. So if that's the laws that we should go into the land of Israel to do them, why is this man over there perpetuating the gay capital to be in the land of Israel? Okay, that's not supposed to be that. That's not what the hell. If they're the real Jews, you go to Deuteronomy the 4th chapter. We weren't supposed to do that. Okay, I'm gonna go Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 5. So behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my power Yahweh commanded me, that ye should you should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. And this was Moses talking to the Israelites. It says, keep therefore and do them, the commandments, right, and judgments and statutes. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. For what nation is there so great that hath the Most High God Yahweh so near unto them, as the Lord our power is in all things that we call upon him for? And what nation is there so great that have statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law? And a righteous one of the righteous laws is not to have homosexuality, because that's anti-life. Okay, we're pro-life people. Okay, he told us to be fruitful and multiply. You can't multiply or even add, for that matter, doing homosexuality, because you can't perpetuate children. You can't birth children from a homosexual relationship. Okay, it says and what nation is there so great that have statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law which I set before you today? Only take heed to thyself and keep thy soul diligently, lest thou forget the things which thine eyes have seen, and lest they depart from thy heart all the days of thy life, but teach them thy sons and thy sons' sons. So we're supposed to be pushing this on forever. But what does this man push out? Homosexuality. Okay? Now I'm going to read the article, then I'm going to go to another script and close out. See what this other script real quick before I set it up real quick before I actually read it. You guys may be already reading into it. Yes, it says, unlike other countries stands toward gays, Israel is very open to and accepting of homosexuality. That's not supposed to be that. When I just read Leviticus, they were supposed to put homosexuals to death. Even in the New Testament, you go in Romans, the first chapter, it tells you that they get what they pay for. You know, that you die from that. And even in the book of, matter of fact, I'm gonna go to that real quick, because what happened in the time of Sodom and Gomorrah, he destroyed it because there was all types of sexual freakism going on over there. Okay, so why would he allow that to continue on? Let me see. Yeah, Jude 1 verse 7, it says, even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. Okay, they're going to suffer the vengeance of eternal fire to burn out the wickedness over in the land of Israel, to clean it out, as well as over here in the Americas. Okay, particularly the land of Israel, because that's not supposed to be going over there. He's going to destroy the land of Israel over there and rebirth it up with the proper people, the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans back in that land. Okay. Anyway, it says every year since 1979, the Pride Parade is held in Tel Aviv, and they also call Tel Aviv Pink City, and has numbers as high as 200,000. Out magazine called Israel the gay capital of the Middle East. The gay capital of the Middle East. Isn't that crazy? When we're not supposed to be dealing with none of that at all? Okay. Okay. Obama declared when he was president homosexuality legal here in the Americas by putting the red, the flag, the rainbow flag on the White House. Okay, declaring it out to the world. Well, Israel and America has a lot in common. Well, they're both, the most important thing is they'll both be destroyed. Anyway, I'm going to read this script and I'm going to close out. Psalm 147 and 19, he showeth his word unto Jacob, which is the 12 tribes of Israel, the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, not the so-called tribes of Esau or Edom, of Amalekites, and so on and so forth, Amalek and whatever else. It says, he showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation. As for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh. They have not known his judgments, because the judgment is to do it like Sodom and Gomorrah, to destroy it off the face of the planet, as well as to kill those that engage in it. Okay, so proving that this man is not the children of Israel. So I just wanted to throw this together right quick. Lord willing, you are edified, giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahshua, by Hashem Awakakwadash. Double honor to the elder apostles at Great Millstone who rule well, and greetings, salutations, and blessings unto the elect. Hey, death to this devil, man, for putting all that wickedness and filth in our land, and it will be cleaned up and got out of there. It will be burned out with missile fire, and we will be put back in the place where we should be. That unto the elect, I say shalom.